Okay, so this is why I think Ryusoule Brown won't happen. First of all, this has to be the biggest point. There is absolutely no point to adapting Ryusoule Brown in his 30 seconds of footage. Like, you have to go all the way, they have to go out of the way just to use that. Like, okay, if let's say they did like the Ryusoule Brown suit just that much, or no, not even because of that reason, they just wanted Ryusoule Brown to be in Dino Fury, they would have to go out of their way to shoot more footage for Ryusoule Brown. Because if they're gonna connect them to any type of story, they can't use that 30-second fight. It means absolutely nothing. You can't do anything with that. So they'd have to get the suit and shoot extra footage for that. They'd have to shoot so many more scenes for Ryusoule Brown. They're gonna go if they're gonna go out of their way to go do that, why not go out of your way and just make a new suit? I know that might seem a little excessive. It's not. Saying that Ryusoule Brown is gonna get adapted is a little excessive in itself, okay? I just don't see that happening. And it's not even that I necessarily don't see it happening. It doesn't make sense. Like, there's just really no point to it. What can they honestly do? He wasn't even in the whole episode. And when I say 30 seconds, I'm not over exaggerating. I haven't checked the clip again yet, but from what I remember on watching Resoldier, he did not, like, it wasn't a whole episode even. He sit there, he fought for like 30 seconds to a minute. I will give him at least a minute. I mean, at most a minute. He gets at most a minute. That's his fighting scene. There's no way, because if they adapt him, again, like I said, they're going to have to go out and shoot way more footage. Because you can't do anything with the footage you already have. So they're going to have to go and shoot a bunch more footage. And I honestly just think if you're going to do all that, why not make something more American? It'd just be cool. Because I'm already in favor of them completely splitting from Sentai. Even though I can keep bringing this up, I kind of am way more in favor of them just saying, oh, forget, we're just going to go make our own stuff now. Cool. And I honestly just think, because everybody likes, like, Power Rangers American creations, and if you don't, I don't know. But they're cool. Like, seeing American stuff, seeing the creativity in the Power Rangers, the people who design stuff, and just seeing a different type of creativity is always cool. And I just think that'd be better here. And for the simple fact of, even if that wasn't the case, it just wouldn't get adapted. So even if, like I'm saying, even if we don't go make our own American suit, there's just still no point in adapting this. We can't do anything with 30 seconds of footage. And it's not, like, I just don't think that if they, because, like I said, and this still goes to my reasoning on just make a whole new Americanized Ranger, which again, it makes sense, because if you're gonna go out of your way to go shoot more footage for this character that lasted 30 seconds in the actual show, you might as well make something completely American. I don't see why not first, and I just think it'd be cool even without Ryusoul Brown ever existing. I'd like to see a Ranger for but again, this might get a separate video. I'd love to see a Ranger for what is the blue bird? Like, it's like this pterodactyl-esque bird. It's like blue and in Resoldier. I forgot its name. But like, I'd love to just see something like for that. Like, let that get its own ranger. But I don't want to, I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get why people think there's a possibility in this. Okay. How about this? I'll give it this. So I'm gonna change the name of this video. I won't say it's not, or I might still do that. But uh, even if that does say that, this is my opinion on it. If it does just happen to do it, they're gonna have to go all the way out their way and shoot some more footage. So if that's the case, they're shooting more footage for that. That's what I'll say. And there is a lot of American footage in this, so I'll give it a chance. But then again, even with saying all that, it still leads to what I originally said. So I guess I truly can't get away from that. But I don't know. I give it a chance. I don't want to say it's not going to, because they could just shoot their own footage more with that suit. I just personally feel like what I would do, even though it's not me and I can't technically say it like that. I just think maybe it'd be better for them to do that, but I'm done talking about it, so bye. Alright.